Hello, welcome to my channel where we do the best we can with what we got, which is season 8, episode 11. It was supposed to be 10 for real, but they're making the After Sun the episode 10. I'm not really watching that, you guys, unless you want me to for real. But yeah, nonetheless, episode 11. Here we at. Kenzie, what are you talking about? So, Corbin is 22 and Caleb is 21. Yet Kenzie talking about the hesitation she has with Caleb is the fact that he's younger than her. He's 1 year younger than freaking Corbin, and you're 24, and he said he's about to be 22 in November. Okay, shout out to Sagittarius. Okay, so stop the cap. I need you to stop the damn cap. All right. Now, babe, did you see Souls, like, when she was looking at Mr. Liar? Like, she looks in love, honey. Ooh, Liar, what are you doing to these ladies, honey? What is he doing? Got them girl crazy. Corbin and Melanie chat, okay? He's talking about your emotions are valid. All this emotions is valid. I know my emotions are valid. You ain't gotta tell me, okay? Shut up. And then we learn Corbin is Black, Asian, Jamaican, honey. What a mix. It's a usual mix, honestly, but cool. Alright, so back in the changing room where the ladies be, doing their stuff, Soul and Melanie hug it out. And Melanie asked if basically the Mr. Liar and Soul had kissed after that whole recoupling. She was honest and she said yes. Melanie is finished, done. Okay, this made her very sad to the point where she told Corbin, "Hey, I'm sorry, Corbin. I'm just really sad right now. I can't be sleeping with you right now. I'm gonna go and sleep by myself outside." Okay. So she outside, okay, while Mr. Liar, okay, stayed inside with Soul making out. Gonna be me, bitch. Listen. The way they be playing with people's feelings, you can't be playing with people's feelings like this. It had to be security at the door to check my pockets because what's going on for real? Wake up! I had to be the one come from outside, sneak back inside just to see what's popping off to see you making out with Soul. Absolutely not. Okay. All right. Now. So Kata and freaking Zach are in Zeta. I'm gonna call them Zeta. Alright. So Kata horny self needs to slow her ass down. Zach had to be the level-headed one, I feel, and be like, hey, let's slow down because if someone else comes in, that can have a negative effect. Okay. I took this as, I want us to be sure before we make that huge next step. Okay, now this does make sense to me. Let me know if it makes sense to y'all. But I guess Kata is now questioning, maybe because she feels like they're already married. Okay, she's thinking about nobody else, whereas he may be maybe he's waiting on a new bombshell. So that makes sense too. But I guess only time will tell, guys. Now, honey, good morning, honey. Oh, Mr. Liar woke up happy as shit. That man was happy as shit, okay? And said, and also, Melanie does seem better, okay? So she seems to be in better spirits now that she slept on it and everything like that. But Melanie also came to the conclusion, and she finally sees that the name does not match the person, okay? Sincere what? Listen, I'm getting PTSD. Every time I hear the word sincere, outside the show, just in general, I'm just like, you liar. Okay, he's giving me PTSD with this name. Ooh, child. Anyway, Mr. Lie. Now, this man made breakfast just for Soul. You remember last episode? He was in a couple with Melanie, but chose to make 2 breakfasts. Tell me now he's in a couple with Soul and he only made 1 breakfast. So tell me without telling me. Okay. And just to point out here, Melanie and Mr. Liar do seem to be a lot more calmer. There's not a lot of drama. Okay, honey? So that's good. Bring him the peace. But yeah, so Mr. Liar goes ahead, makes the breakfast just for Soul. And then when he goes up there to bring it to Soul, passes Melanie. You could cut the tension with a knife. Okay? And Melanie left that room with a quickness. Like, F this. Period. Like, she's doing good. I'm proud of her. It's not an easy situation, but I think she's handling it pretty well. Considering. Now you got Bryce and Trinity talking. Okay? And Trinity's basically talking about Mr. Liar. And how he be lying. Honestly, in their interactions, I still don't know the genuineness is really there, on Bryce's part when it comes to him and Trinity. It's giving like he's trying to be the next Nicolandria, honey, and boo boo, trying, okay. Now, Casey kept his word and finally pull Soul for a chat to make sure basically she was okay. They did end up talking at some point that he was actually highly interested at some point, but shit, you never told Anaya that, honey. If he was interested, you should have told Anaya, okay? Dang. Communication, damn it, people. Shut up, okay? Corbin and Kenzie talk again. Oh, wait, no, not again, I'm sorry. They be kissing, okay? Make it out. Like it was they was making out like it was the last time they were going to be seeing each other, honey. On the side, you got Mr. Liar and Caleb walking and seeing how Kenzie was going up to Soul Ties basically with Corbin. And Mr. Liar had the nerve to be shaking his head. Now, Mr. Liar, no! You ain't the one to be fixing your neck to go back and forth with someone trying to explore the connection when that's what you've been doing, okay? You need to go ahead in front of the mirror and do that, okay? You need to go in front of the mirror and do that, okay? Shoot. Now, Melanie and Kenzie finally have not finally, but they chat. Melanie wanted a green flag from Kenzie. Kenzie gave it to her. This was very mature of Kenzie. Basically she says like it's not going to be easy for her to see that, but ultimately she wants everybody to be happy and find their best connection. I agree, makes sense to me. Alright. Kata and Zeta. Okay, so Zeta speak. They're on the same page now in regards to trying to wait things off and not move too quickly just in case of they do find a better connection at a later time. Even though they don't see that happening, gotta keep the possibility out there. That makes sense to me as well. Gabrielle and Jen chat. Kiss. Alright. Casey chats with Anaya about the last time they had sex. Anaya said about a year ago. Casey said he did on his birthday, but before that he had sustained for 6 months. Shout out to you. For the men, I know it's not easy. Alright. Now he gets a text, during this chat, and they get a soccer game, with a FIFA host, World Cup host from the Telemundo, okay? Now, Mr. When did you get to Fiji? Like, isn't the FIFA World Cup thingy happening now? No! Who flew you out? They flew him out quick. Dang, he expensive. I know he expensive, honey. Alright, so they had basically a soccer ball. Well, this was the game. They had like a soccer ball tube thing, and they had to not a soccer ball tube. rewind. Okay, so they had a soccer ball, and they had to put it into a tube without their hands. Then after that, they had to go ahead and eat some nasty sausages, get slimed by quote unquote mustard and ketchup, honey. Then they had to jump in some slime after that. Everybody said the hot dog was nasty. Where did they get them hot dogs from? Was it sitting out the sun? Did they put it in the cooler? I have questions. I don't know how these challenges are set up. What's the carrying precautions? I don't think they give a fuck. Anyway, next. So yeah, they jump into a pool of slime, honey. They look like they're having a blast. Like this. Everything just sticky. I can't do it. But let me focus. So they jump into the slime. They have to put it all over their bodies and transfer that slime that they had in their bodies to like a soccer bowl thing until it reaches the mark that the bowl had. Then they got a question from the FIFA person host. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, sir. Or I should write it down. I'm sorry. Anyway, Then they get a question like, which player is acting like they already won the league? Then after they slime the person they think fits the question, they make out in the shower. Okay, so during the challenge, I see Corbin was extremely excited watching these couples kiss. Now, either by the girls or the guys, I'm confused, I don't know. But that man was happy as fuck. Alright. Then let me tell you, bro, when it got to Zach and Zeta, honey, woo, it's a lot going on, okay? Now, almost everybody was like, damn, that's a long ass tongue, bro. Like, what? I mean, like, it seems like he's part reptilian. I thought he looks part vampire, but the tongue is saying reptilian, honey. What is going on? Then you got Trinity in the confessionals with Bryce talking about some Kata gonna have her good old time outside the villa, honey. I said, B, I'm done. Turn on, cut it. But not only that, so Zeta got the question that I was mentioning earlier, like who they thought thinks they already won the league, bro. Now Zach picks KC. He go ahead and like dumps the slime on him, and says it's because he was, and then proceeds to mention in that that he feels KC's being safe or was being safe, and then explore the connection with Soap. Now I do have to, Zach, this was shady, sir. Now this was a bit shady. I do think Zach is trying to, especially from this interaction now, and then also thinking back when he was talking smack about Trinity to Bryce a little bit, is giving Zach, sir, okay, that you're trying to rule out the quote-unquote strong couples so America can choose him and Kata. Zeta, honey, he seems to be playing the game. Most of them is playing the game, but he's a Scorpio. I'm sorry. Gotta bring the zodiacs in this just a little bit, honey, because when you think about it, it's like, why are you doing this for? It's because you're trying to win the game. You're being sneaky. Okay. Zach, I'm sorry, sir, but this was giving. I was rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. Maybe not all of us, but I was rooting for y'all. You know, Zeta, baby. As time is going on, I'm not liking what I'm saying. Okay? Kata deserves better. Anyway. So, that night, no, that started the drama right there. Between that whole KC, Anaya, and so, you know, Zach just stirred the pot, honey, with that, just being shady for what? For what? Because you want to be chosen by America? America's gonna see through your bullshit. Okay, stop playing. Be genuine. Shit. Next. Respectfully, so like, yeah, so they finished the challenge or whatever. I just said what stuck out to me, but yeah, so they finished the challenge, whatever. They get back to the villa. And they're chatting. Okay, everybody's chatting, whatever. I don't know if people are making out too, but they still slime. Respectfully, after those types of challenges, honey, F them chats. It can wait. I have to shower now. Okay, because no, who's doing that? Ew. Now, after everyone showers, okay, it's clean. There's more chats, okay, happening, but the ones that stuck out to me, of course, is Anaya pulling Kata, Zach, Zeta for a chat to understand the comment that he said. Now, Zach kind of doubles down a little bit. Now, if I'm not mistaken, double down means like to kind of walk back, or does it mean like you standing your ground? Nonetheless, let me say this: Zach seems like he was walking back a little bit of what he mentioned, or a little bit, because he says that KC likes everything. Well, KC has been honest with her. Everything that he said that he likes about Anaya is true, and things like that. He just wanted to also mention he hasn't been really exploring, and he just wants them to be happy. Bitch, Zach, how about you explore? How about that? Okay, you need to focus on your couple. Okay, how about that? How about that? Because leave them people alone. Now, while this was happening, guess what? Casey pulls Soul for a chat. I guess Anaya sees this a little later, or Zeta mentions it, and she ends up pulling Casey for a chat Casey ends up basically saying he's happy where he's at, and didn't really see the need to ruffle any feathers if it wasn't like absolutely necessary. So but they basically kind of hash things out. So to be continued on that. Okay, Kata gets a text, okay, for them to choose what couple to go to the hideaway. And funny enough, they choose Zeta. Woo! So to hell with the conversation to waiting, huh? To hell to that with that conversation that they had earlier. Because it's going down. Zach was like, we're not doing anything. And Kata was like, we're doing everything. Ooh, Kata girl, you're gonna regret this, honey. Oh my gosh. Or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so that happens. Oh, pardon. So Anaya and Melanie, you know, they try to have this little song and this little goodbye when they're going to the hideaway. Anaya and Melanie try to do a little dance. I think they had a little song. I didn't remember it enough because it was cute and stuff, but nothing, let me tell you, nothing is topping Eat That Kitty. Come on, eat that kitty. Eat that kitty in the hideaway. Because that's all, the ladies, that's all we need. That's all we want. Okay? That's an A1 song. They need to put that in an album stat. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. In the hideaway, what you doing? In the kitty. That's it. That's all I need to hear from you. And Zach, I know you say you be lazy and stuff, sir. I'm going to need you to unlazy yourself. Alright? I was just talking about this last episode. Get it together. You better not be no pillow princess or prince. I don't know. But sir, we the tongue. Okay. Alright, so I think after the whole hideaway thing, I think it's gonna be messy, honey. You already know how Love Island get down. They're probably gonna go ahead and bring in a bombshell or two, okay? And specifically, okay, honey, somebody that's gonna be Kata and Zach's type. Ooh, child, it's gonna be messy. Well, that was basically it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good night, morning, or afternoon, wherever, whenever you may be watching this. See you next time, and peace out.
It's alright.